Did you know cinnamon can lower your blood sugar almost as well as some diabetes drugs, but without the side effects? So what makes cinnamon so powerful? Stick around to find out. And it's not just cinnamon. I'll also reveal 2 other budget-friendly herbs, once prized in ancient Indian temples, that could be game changers for your blood sugar. Hi, friends. Welcome to Healthy Aging with Nutrition. Today, I'll dive into 3 incredibly cheap herbs for diabetes that you can start using today. These natural herbs for diabetes have been studied by institutions like Harvard Health and the National Institute on Aging. They're among the best herbs for diabetics who want to stay ahead of complications without relying solely on medication. Tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay with me until the end because I'll reveal one herb that not only helps with diabetes, but also supports heart health. Now, let's explore the first cheap herb for diabetes that can help lower blood sugar naturally and transform your senior health. Herb number 1, Fenugreek, the traditional remedy that still works wonders. Thousands of seniors are now turning to this overlooked herb not just for diabetes, but for digestion, energy, and even heart health. It's time you met Fenugreek. I recently met a friend, let's call her Susan, a 67-year-old retiree who struggled with type 2 diabetes. Her blood sugar spiked despite medication, and she felt frustrated. Then, she started adding fenugreek to her diabetic diet, and within weeks, her morning readings dropped by 15%, per her glucometer. Susan's story isn't unique. Fenugreek is a natural herb for diabetes backed by science. Fenugreek seeds, costing about $2 per pound at most grocery stores, are a cheap powerhouse for blood sugar control. A 2017 study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that fenugreek reduced fasting blood sugar by 25% in type 2 diabetes patients after 8 weeks. Dr. Laura Shane McWhorter, a diabetes expert at the University of Utah, explains that fenugreek-soluble fiber slows sugar absorption in the gut, stabilizing blood sugar. Biologically, fenugreek enhances insulin sensitivity by activating enzymes that help cells use glucose. This reduces insulin resistance, a key issue in type 2 diabetes. It also contains trigonelline, a compound that supports lower blood sugar, per Harvard Health's 2023 report on diabetes herbs. For seniors, this means better energy and fewer sugar crashes, supporting healthy aging. Here's how to use fenugreek practically. Soak 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds in water overnight, then drink the water and chew the seeds each morning. Or, sprinkle ground fenugreek on oatmeal or yogurt, aim for 1 to 2 teaspoons daily. Start with a small dose to avoid digestive discomfort, a potential side effect. Fenugreek isn't just for diabetes management. It can lower cholesterol, aiding heart health, crucial for seniors, as 68% of those over 65 have heart disease, per the CDC. If you can't find fenugreek seeds, capsules are available at pharmacies for about $5 per bottle. Always choose reputable brands and check for allergen warnings. Have you tried fenugreek in your diabetic diet? Share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear how it's worked for you. Herb number 2, cinnamon, the sweet spice that lowers blood sugar. Let's dive into our second cheap herb for diabetes that's a game changer for blood sugar control. Say hello to cinnamon. Cinnamon, priced at just $1, 2 per ounce at supermarkets, is a cheap ally for senior health. A 2019 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that 1 gram of cinnamon daily reduced fasting blood sugar by 18% in type 2 diabetes patients over 12 weeks. Dr. Melinda Mariniuk, a dietitian at Harvard Health, notes that cinnamon's polyphenol mimic insulin, helping cells absorb glucose. On a cellular level, cinnamon improves insulin resistance by activating pathways that transport glucose into cells, reducing blood sugar spikes. It also slows digestion, preventing rapid sugar absorption, per Mayo Clinic's 2024 Guide on Diabetes Herbs. For seniors, this means steadier energy and less fatigue, key for healthy aging. Bring its power into your kitchen with these easy steps. Add 1/2 teaspoon to coffee, oatmeal, or smoothies daily, 1 gram total, about a small pinch twice a day. Avoid cassia cinnamon in large amounts, as it contains coumarin, which may affect the liver. Opt for Ceylon cinnamon, safer for daily use, available at most stores. Cinnamon also supports heart health, vital since 80% of seniors with diabetes face cardiovascular risks, per the American Heart Association. If you don't like the taste, try cinnamon capsules, about $6 for a month's supply. Always check labels for purity. You're doing amazing taking charge of your diabetes management. Share in the comments how cinnamon inspires you to stay strong in your healthy aging journey. Cinnamon is sweet, but the next herb has a deeper, stronger taste, and it's just as powerful for your health. It's a special leaf that's been loved for centuries, not just for bringing calm, but for helping with blood sugar and keeping the mind sharp. Herb number 3, holy basil, Tulsi, the herb that supports both brain and blood sugar. It started with a cup of tea and turned into a daily routine that helped calm the mind and balance the blood sugar. A friend of mine on Facebook, Margaret, a 67-year-old retired teacher, recently shared her journey of managing type 2 diabetes. Alongside her prescribed treatment, she began drinking Tulsi tea every morning. After just a few weeks, she noticed her afternoon sugar crashes became less intense, and her mind felt clearer, especially when managing her household bills and remembering her doctor's appointments. She didn't change much else in her routine, which made the results even more surprising. For her, holy basil became more than a simple herb, it became a quiet companion in her diabetes management journey. Holy basil, costing just $3, 5 per ounce at health stores or markets, is a cheap gem for blood sugar control. A 2018 study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that Tulsi extract reduced fasting blood sugar by 17% in type 2 diabetes patients over 12 weeks. Dr. Ananda Krishnan, an endocrinologist cited by Harvard Health, says Tulsi's eugenol enhances insulin sensitivity. In the body, holy basil reduces insulin resistance by improving glucose uptake in cells, stabilizing blood sugar, per Mayo Clinic's 2024 Diabetes Herbs Guide. Its adaptogenic properties also lower cortisol, reducing stress-related blood sugar spikes and supporting brain health, vital for healthy aging. For seniors, this means sharper focus and steady energy. Easy ways to try it at home: holy basil in your diabetic diet. Brew 1 teaspoon of dried Tulsi leaves in hot water for 5 minutes, drinking 1 cup daily. Or, add fresh leaves to salads, 5 to 6 leaves per serving. Start with a small dose to avoid mild nausea, a possible side effect. Tulsi also protects cognitive function, crucial since 60% of seniors with diabetes face memory risks, per the National Institute on Aging. If you can't find fresh Tulsi, capsules cost $8 for a month's supply. Choose brands with third-party testing. Tried Tulsi tea before? Or thinking about adding it to your routine for memory and stress support? Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. I'd really enjoy hearing what works for you. Let's quickly recap the 3 incredibly cheap herbs for diabetes that we explored today, each one backed by science and easy to add to your daily routine. Fenugreek, rich in soluble fiber and amino acids that lower blood sugar and improve insulin resistance. Soak overnight or use as a powder in food or yogurt. Cinnamon, helps improve insulin sensitivity and reduce fasting blood sugar. Best used in small doses, choose Ceylon cinnamon to avoid liver risk from excess coumarin. Holy basil, Tulsi, supports blood sugar control, lowers cortisol, and may protect memory in seniors. A relaxing tea option with extra benefits for brain and gut health. These aren't miracle cures, but they are powerful natural herbs for diabetes that may support your efforts in managing type 2 diabetes, especially when paired with a healthy lifestyle and proper medical care. Important medical note: If you're taking diabetes medications, it's important to talk to your doctor before adding any herbs like cinnamon, holy basil, or fenugreek to your routine. Ask if these herbs are safe with your current treatment. All three can help lower blood sugar, but they may also increase the risk of hypoglycemia, blood sugar below 70 mg per deciliter. Watch for warning signs like shakiness, sweating, dizziness, or feeling faint. If any of these happen, seek medical help right away. If you're just starting out, choose one herb and use it consistently for 2 to 3 weeks while monitoring how your body responds. Tip 1. Mix herbs with veggies. Add fenugreek or Tulsi to foods for diabetics like broccoli or quinoa. Try 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon on half a cup carrots daily. Ask your doctor about meal ideas. Tip 2. Walk daily. Walk 15 to 20 minutes, 5 days a week, to help lower blood sugar. Sip Tulsi tea after. Start with 5 minutes if needed. Stop if you feel dizzy and call your doctor. Tip 3. Check blood sugar. Use a glucometer in the morning and after meals. Log results in a notebook. If blood sugar drops below 70 mg per deciliter, eat a small snack and get help if shaky. You're amazing for taking charge of your healthy aging. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone else managing diabetes later in life. Take care, and see you in the next video.